Hello. It is a very rainy Saturday, but I've got a new pen. I also got a new ink. So here it is. I got this from Stilo Estile. And it was my second fountain pen day purchase. So I got two pens. So the first one was from Cult Pens, which was an Opus 88 2024 pink demonstrator. So you can go watch that if you want to see it. But this, was that dramatic enough? Is a Nahvalur or a Narwal and a ink. So let me get the box out of the way. Also put my glasses on would help. So the ink I got is a Dominant Industry. It's one of the Painter series, and it's Nympheas. Nympheas. Sorry, I'm just messing around. But look really pretty. And this is the Nahvalur. Do they even write it on the box? No. Oh, here we go. The Nahvalur Voyage Cherry Blossom. And I got a fine nib, of course, because I'm that type of girl. It's really pretty package sleeve. I do like this. Really nice. And I saw this pen when it came out, and then I kind of like forgot about it, and then I started obsessing about it, so I got it. So pretty box with a magnetic closure. Oh, that's a little weird. Why is that there? Okay. So there we go. There's your warranty card. And hopefully you can see it. Oh, wow. It's even prettier in person. So it's called Cherry Blossom, but it's not pink. Which is good because I got a pink pen. But it's kind of this blue, almost like petrol, really dark colors, gray, blue, and then into white with loads of sparkle. And the thing that makes it cherry blossom is the little cherry blossoms on the clip. And this is supposed to represent Mount Fuji. So it's not like literally this is supposed to be cherry blossoms. It's supposed to represent Mount Fuji. So why they named the pen Cherry Blossom, I don't know. I did look it up. They do say. So this is the Voyage model. So it has the ink window right there. You can see it all the time. It's not hidden by the cap. But it is beautiful. Hopefully you can really see. It's really sparkly in the white bit. It's more pearlescent in the rest of the body down to the bottom, which doesn't have a chatoyance, but is glossy. So it's really interesting mix. Really pretty. Really pretty. Same in the cap, although it's mostly white with shimmer. And it has silver accents and steel. A steel fine nib. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Narwal makes their own nibs, or yeah, I think I had a Narwal once last year. It was a vacuum filler. This is a piston filler. And I just really struggled with it, so I sold it on. It was one of the original Plus models. Will it open? Sometimes they open. No. Okay. So yeah, beautiful. That works fine. Cap action works fine. Really pretty. I hope that's showing up. I really hate when I can't see what you see. So, and I got this ink to go with it. I'm hoping it works. I did kind of try to research to make sure this model, this nib, would work with a shimmer ink. Every indication was yes. So I got a shimmer ink. This is my second dominant industry ink. Such a pretty box. I love the little painting. So I think that's supposed to be Monet's water lilies, which I went to see some of at the National Gallery, and there's a video. It's the Miscellaneous #2 video. And I went there with Shauna, and we saw the Monets, amongst others. I do love that they always give you these cool little bags. And the shape of the bottles. Yes, so this is the Pearl series. Oh, so not shimmer. I thought it was Pearl. Yeah. The Nympheas, the Voyage. Dominant industry. My French is terrible. As you already know, because I'm always doing rubbish French in my videos. I took French for like 7 or 10 years. I don't remember even. Yeah. So, there we go. But yeah, I could see the pearl. So it's kind of like blue with a purple pearlescence in it. Let's do the ink swatching first before we attempt to put it in the pen. That's the back. So I want to find a new method for swatching inks, you know, but I kind of don't want to do the same thing everybody, like I don't want to copy people. I don't want to do exactly the way other people do. I know it doesn't necessarily, oh, this is really hard to get open. I know it doesn't necessarily matter, but I don't know. Want to do my own thing, boy, and just like that's just how I am. So bubbly now, but I think I've got it all mixed. Wow, it's really, when you hold it up above you to the light, it's so pretty. That like purple pearl comes through. I really wish you could see it. I don't know if you can if I hold the bottle like this without tipping it out. Yeah, but it's really pretty. So let's try and swatch her and see what we get. So I'm just gonna use my speed ball. Oh, that got all over the... Not supposed to get the bit that the nib sticks into wet, but it's kind of hard not to. Let's see. Oh, it's very teal, isn't it? few more dots along the way. I have to make sure I really dry this out. I'm interested. It looks so dark. I wasn't. It's more of like that petrol blue, almost like Pilot Tsukio color, but yeah, it doesn't come out that way. Let's try with my dip pen. What we get. So this is Dominant Industry. And this is, I've already forgotten. Nympheas. It's very pretty color. I think that's definitely my color. Just waiting to see if what comes through. I've never used said the pearl. It doesn't say now. It doesn't say on the box. I have to look at the bottle again. So it says, yeah, Pearl series. So I've never used a pearl ink, so I don't know. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to do. I don't know why I had it in my head it was a shimmer. Because I'd be like that. I just forget. I get mixed up. But yeah, after a minute, you can kind of see the little purple Charlotte pearl sheening. I guess it's sheening. I don't know what it's doing. Coming through in the swatch. Don't necessarily see anything in the writing. And I would say my dip pen is kind of a medium-ish nib. It's still a nice color. Let me do actual stuff. Right, I finally got the back off. Oh, can we see? So, new pen day. In frame? I think so. Right. Let us ink her up. Let's see if I can get this pen filled and not all over me. The only problem with a system like this is I don't like that you can't see how much ink is actually in there. I think I kind of can see, but yeah, it's kind of difficult. Let me make sure I thoroughly wipe this off. So, because I have a tendency to leave ink on the section and then write with it and get it all over my fingers. So can this be the first time Michaela does not get ink all over her fingers? What do we think? Is that a possibility? So this is that's very wet ink, like very watery. The ink is watery. Sorry, I'm obviously having trouble speaking today. I always forget how to spell Nahvalur as well. Dip this some more. Nahvalur. It's yeah, it's having difficulty. I need to open the piston a little bit, maybe. What model is this? I've forgotten already. Voyage. Yeah, it's struggling to flow. Cherry blossom. So it could be that the pearl is not great for flow. Now I remember when I was looking at inks, I was like, oh, I won't get a shimmer because I always end up disappointed when it goes in a fine nib and it doesn't flow. Yeah, it's kind of struggling to write. Not writing very well. It's not scratchy or anything, it's just sluggish. I don't know if maybe it might need a tuning. I'm trying to look at the nib to see. It doesn't look like the tines are misaligned or stuck, but I haven't got a magnifying glass. Let us do a writing test. Jane. So, we did Mansfield Park last time. Let's do Emma. Let's see if I can get through a few sentences. Right, I'm just gonna stop because this is annoying me. Yeah, I don't know if it's the ink or the nib. It's just it's like I have to push it. I feel like it's the nib. It feels really sluggish. I don't know if I need to get someone to look at it. I cursed myself that time in a video when I said, I've never had any problems with any pens. And then after that, it's like every pen is just a pain in the ass. Bleh. It's sluggish, like I have to really press. It's so sluggish. It's not smooth. It's not scratchy, but it's not smooth. Why do beautiful pens have to be so annoying? I'm just gonna stop by. I'm just gonna stick with Twist Piece. Be done with it. So let's write in our new pen log. Oh, I didn't take a photo and do the whole thing, but that's fine. I'll just write with the pen first. Today is the, you see, is the 22nd. Oh my god, it's not even coming out. November. I should write 2025. New pen day. And this is the Nahvalur Voyage. This is a shame because the no, I correct myself. I was going to say that the Nahvalur I owned before, the nib was fine, but actually, if I remember correctly, it struggled in some instances, so it's maybe their nibs are not great. But I know people who love Nahvalurs and swear by them. So, cherry blossom. And I really wanted to experience that in a non-vacuum. Thought, well, maybe if I get a piston one with a fine nib, it will be different. The thing about that Nahvalur was really the back. I really struggled with the back more than anything. Ink is Dominant Industry. Yes. Nuages. You know, and I do this video raw. I opened it here. I didn't even look at it yet. I mean, I already knew what it looked like, but I don't want to like get a pen and pretend like it's great and then be later like, oh no, I didn't like it, or I passed it on, or it just wasn't for me. You know, I want to give like the honest first reaction to something as much as possible. This is the Painter series. But I'm struggling to write. I'm just really struggling to write. And I don't think it's the ink. I think it's more the, like I'm having to push that nib. So when I go to the next pen meet, I'll ask some people to look at it. Oh, it's really a shame because I wanted to just use it because it's beautiful. I mean, look at it. It's a beautiful pen. I love the little cherry blossoms. It's, you know, sparkly without being too in your face. And it does have pearlescence in the body, and that's why now I remember I thought that would kind of go with it. And that this color would go with it. I mean, it kind of does. Yeah. So, I know I sound disappointed. I am disappointed, but it's not anything that can't be rectified. Oh, sorry. You know, it's just disappointing when it doesn't work out the box the way you want it to. Let's do some comparisons. So I don't have any Nahvalurs, but let's do, this is my Briolet. See that? So bigger than that. Similar shaped pen is my Black Robin pen Oberon, which is bigger, but similar style with the rounded finials. This pen worked perfectly because all Meg's pens work perfectly first go. Yeah, but this is actually a little bit smaller. We can compare it to a Jinhao 10. Yeah, bigger than a Jinhao. Our Queen, Laban 325, a Sakura, a real cherry blossom color pen. Similar size, I guess. Yeah, except this obviously has tapering, but the rounded top finial. And a Platinum 3776 Century. And Leonardo Zero Grande, I think is what it is, 2.0. Yeah. And that's, I mean, that's enough comparison, isn't it? So it's a beautiful pen. It's the nib. It's always the nib because it's down to the nib. If the writing experience isn't great, yeah, it kind of ruins the whole thing for you. It is beautiful, so I do want to try and fix it. I don't know, can you replace Nahvalur nib? I know you can buy Nahvalur nibs. I don't know that nib needs replacing. Maybe it just needs tweaking a little bit. So I'll have the pen friends look at it and see what they think. Yeah, I know I sound disappointed because I am. But there we go. That is the little new pen, not little, but new pen day, new ink day. I do like this ink, so it'd be nice to see that in something else. Maybe a stub, the pearlescent would come out a little bit more. Yeah, tell me what you think. Do you own this pen, or do you own a Nahvalur Voyage? I assume because it's a steel nib that the nibs are going to be similar if they're steel ones. What you think? Have you tried this ink or any in this series? Let me know what you think. I think it's quite pretty. Let me get it out again. So let's see. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. You can see now that pearlescent coming through the sheening. It actually does look like shimmer more than pearls. So maybe it's, I don't know. But I do think it's a beautiful color. It doesn't look so great there, but again, maybe it worked better in a bigger nib pen. That's what I'm always finding with these things. I know Shona's gonna yell at me. She's gonna be like, why didn't you put that ink in it? Why didn't you just try a simpler? because I am what I am. I do what I do. Yeah, anyway, that's me. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Love you. Bye.